The Czech Extraliga is the top pro hockey league in the Czech Republic. It's a highly regarded league and it's considered to be one of the top pro hockey leagues in Europe. It's very equal and skilled, and we see many former NHL players play in this league. They have a great attendance average of over 5,700 people per game. In the last decade, it really professionalized as we see state-of-the-art arenas and great coaches. The import rule is set to 6 imports, which are usually of very high caliber. Today's interview will be with Samson Mabot from Canada. After a great career in the major junior in Canada, he went on to play some years in the East Coast Hockey League. He then turned to Europe and started off in Poland, and eventually reached his highest point in the KHL. He finally made it to the Czech Hockey League, which we will talk to him about today. Hi Samson, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so our first question will be, can you explain your hockey career for us, please?
I started playing junior major in the QMJHL. I played there for my career until I was 20, and then I guess I wasn't educated in the hockey world. I didn't know where to go, what to do after that, so I ended up going to the East Coast. And then after 3 years of just grinding it out there, I ended up going to Europe at 24 and rebuilding my career there. And since I've been to Europe, I've been grinding all the way up, trying to make it all the way to the KHL. And that was my goal once I went to Europe. So, I finally reached that, and now I'm pretty much settling in the Czech league.
And how was the transition from America to Europe? Was it a big change in hockey and lifestyle?
I'd say more lifestyle and the culture. The mentality, I guess, was a bit different. But hockey-wise, yeah, you get that extra inch on the ice. The ice is bigger, so you get that extra room. Less physical, more skill play. So, yeah, but it wasn't much of a big adjustment, I'd say.
Yeah, so you played in both, in Eastern Europe and in Western Europe. Is there a big difference?
I wouldn't say there's a big difference. I think EBL is similar, like EBL in the DL is similar to North America because there's a lot of North Americans. I would say there's 8 North Americans per team. The KHL is at another level skill-wise. It was, it's more advanced. Players are smarter. It's better hockey overall. But out east, west, like comparing Finland, Czech, pretty much, it's all the same.
And what about the lifestyle? For example, in Germany, in Krefeld, or in the Czech Republic, in around Prague?
Yeah, but when I was playing the KHL, it was based in Croatia, and that was one of the nicest places in the world. Like I loved it there. You're right by the coast. Croatia lifestyle. It was cheap to live there, and it was an awesome experience. Germany was great too. We were near Dusseldorf, so that's a really nice city. Honestly, every city you go to, you just got to adapt to the culture, but there isn't much of a big change. I didn't have any problems. I played near Helsinki too, and that was awesome. Here in Litvínov, where I'm currently playing, it's an hour from Prague. It's a small little city, a hockey factory city, they call it. But like I said, it's an hour from Prague, so on days off I go to Prague and everything's great.
And what about the Czech Extraliga itself? What can you tell us about this league?
When I came into the Czech league, I was with another team at first. It was Vítkovice. Good city, everything was good, but I didn't like the coach there, and we didn't get along at all. So it gave me a pretty bad taste. And then finally, when Litvínov, gave me an offer to come back, I said, you know what, I'll give it another chance. I can't judge because of one, bad experience with the coach. So when I went there, Litvínov, I really like it. The hockey is really good. If I compare it to like Finland and other leagues, I'd say it's pretty much more advanced than most European leagues. Basically because I think every team is even. Any team could beat every night. So there's no the top team doesn't always win. If you don't show up to play, any game, every day is whoever shows up to play could win the game. It's not like I remember in Finland, the top teams would always win the games, or in Dell, the top teams would, it's almost a guaranteed win when they played against us. So I like this. It's more balanced, and the Czech players are really skilled and really smart, so it's good.
How is it organized? Is it really professional? Can you compare it to other leagues?
To be honest, our KHL team was the one with a big disaster, but Professional-wise, they were all pretty much professional. You know, like I know financially we had problems too in Finland, but you know they treated us really professional. Here in Lipanov too, you know they take hockey very seriously in Czech Republic, so it was really good. The Dell, it was different. I had a bad experience. You know, I was also with Krefeld, so that wasn't a good place, good timing. So you know, it wasn't a good experience there.
Do you have an advice for other players looking to go to the Czech League or Europe in general?
My biggest mistake, and I wish I would have known, is after my junior career, I would have went straight to Europe at 20 years old. Instead of playing in the East Coast, I think the East Coast is not a good league. It kills a lot of players, and a lot of players end up retiring there. And it really put me a setback in my career playing there. So I would say go to Europe if you can, if you're a European type of player like me. Go build your career, and then if you want to come back at 24, 25, then you have the opportunity of coming back to North America. You know, it's never too late to come back.
Yeah, and would you add anything else to your experience as a hockey player and in Europe?
Like I said, coming to Europe is, if I think coming out of juniors or college, if you're not signed with an NHL team, I would head over to Europe. You know, start your career there and then head over back later on if you want with the option. I think European lifestyle is awesome. You know, all your contract is pretty much net. You know, you don't have to pay taxes. You don't have to pay for living. Like I said, they take care of you. If you're in a good organization, you're taken care of. They take care of your family and everything. So, you know, I really like the European lifestyle for hockey.
What about agents? Did you manage your transfers by yourself, or did you have agents in America and then in Europe?
For the past 3 years, I'd say now I have the same agent. I changed throughout my career, but these two Czech guys have been taking care of me. They're really great. So you know, that's what I've been using, and they have pretty much most of the imports in Czech Republic.
So you would say that there's no cultural barriers to play in Eastern Europe, such as the Czech Hockey League, right?
Yeah. Listen, I think the Czech, they demand more. I think the Dell, from my experience, was more relaxed. You know, it's not as intense as the Czech. Obviously, the Czech, like, you have to show up every day, practice, whatever. But also the salaries, I think they're much better, and you know, they don't bring much imports. So when they bring an import, they pay pretty well. So I think lifestyle-wise, you can't compare, let's say, Dusseldorf or Berlin. But then again, you have Prague in Czech Republic, which is awesome, and you know. It's one of the nicest cities in Europe. So it depends where you are in the Czech Republic, of course.
And one last question. You also got to play against Jágr this season. How was that? Is he still putting up numbers?
Yeah, the guys keep grinding it up. No, he's awesome. He's funny on the ice too. There's a lot of pressure on him. Every time he touches the puck, he gets booed. I don't know why, but it was fun to play against him. You know, it's a guy you grew up watching your whole life, and you know. But yeah, I could say, not to bash him, but he's slowing down big time, you know. But I still give him a lot of credit at that age. Playing pro hockey and still putting up numbers is pretty impressive.
That was it for today, Samson. Thank you again for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.